Look what we have here. That's right. Looks like we're going to be getting Volume 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen a month after we get Volume 2 of Bleach. The release date is the 27th of June, a full month after we get Volume 2 of Bleach. And if Volume 2 of Bleach is anything to go off of, we can assume that we're going to be getting a set to drop alongside Volume 2 of JJK. So like we're getting Black Clover for Bleach, I can see us getting something like maybe Yu Yu Hakusho to team up when it comes out to releasing the JJK set as well. It's just something to think about because we do know that we are getting Bleach Volume 2 really soon, which is surprisingly early, and we're getting it at the end of May. At the same time, we're getting Black Clover, which is why I'm bringing up the point of a Volume 2 of JJK releasing alongside another set as well, which we honestly can't even begin to guess what it's going to be. I don't know why I'm saying Yu Yu Hakusho. It's just like the first thing that's really popping in my head right now. So that's the main reason I'm saying it. So yeah. Oh shoot! Yo! Genos is in green. Oh no, we gotta make the video now then, because this is one of the colors I wanted. Oh shoot, wait a second, hold on, this is hype. Okay, so I was just making this video to talk about Volume 2 of JJK being announced, coming out June 27th, and me talking about how I'll get into it in a second. But it appears here that we now have the January to March winter cards that we're going to be seeing coming in the next set of tournaments. We're getting a red Rengoku, a green Genos, and a blue Nobara Kugasaki. Now it's interesting to me that we're getting a a blue Nobara Kugasaki and nothing for code Geass. I mean, this is literally just the Nobara that's in blue, draw a card, then place one from hand to sideline, which is a good card. It's a good starter card, and the art for it is absolutely insane, so I'm going to be going for that heavy, especially with the Nanami deck that I have and I'm working on right now. But here we also have Rengoku, a 3 energy, 1 action red Rengoku here. Active main, if he's on the front line, place a card from your hand to the sideline. Once per turn, all characters on your field gain 500 BP until the end of turn. Not bad. Honestly, not bad. Not a bad card at all. If he's on the front line, you place one card from your hand to the sideline, then every single character on your field gets 500 BP on top of what they already have. Really good, because Rengoku then becomes a 4K card at only 3 energy. So being able to get that out pretty early on means they kind of get over anything at that point. But to also be able to buff up other characters that'll be on your front line, if you pretty much have a good setup, your entire front line is going to be tough to deal with. And here we have a Genos. I can't even really read these words that well. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. Oh, I can. So he has double block from the looks of it. So he's a raid. I'm guessing that's 4K BP. I wouldn't guess 5K at 4 energy, so I'm going to say 4K BP. It says if this character attacks and wins a battle, draw a card. Okay, that's a pretty good effect. Since Genos here does not have impact, he will be able to be blocked, meaning that his attacks won't go through all the time. But that's good because you get to draw a card off of it if he wins a fight. However, when he's sidelined, he also has another ability where you can return up to 1, what is that? What does that say? Base card of this rated character to your hand. Oh, okay, so you can return a card underneath Genos to your hand. So it seems like when Raid Genos dies, you can then put the Genos that you used to raid him with back in your hand, which is really good. It's a good way to cycle through your raid cards. Like if you have multiple Raid Genoses in your hand and you're able to add it back to hand. Also, this is the first Raid card that's a winner card. So this is going to be a really high value card. Okay, so yikes, bro. And the card art for all these cards looks so good. You have Nobara with her straw doll, hammer, and nail in her mouth. She's looking beautiful as always. You have Genos here looking like he's about to activate Final Flash, Vegeta's special move. and you got a little Genos in the background, you got the electricity flowing around him, and then here you got Rengoku with the little flowers in the background. It's a really good picture. All these arts are really good. I'm so excited for these store tournament card arts. It also appears that we're also going to be getting new titles, 2 new titles in fact, being announced January 4th and 5th during the Bandai Card Fest. Oh frick! Alright, sorry for the little panicked voice. However, I kind of forgot to register for Bandai Game Fest, but I did it. So we're getting 2 new titles during Bandai Card Game Fest in Orlando, January 4th to 5th. I'm not sure if they're going to reveal them both on the same day or if they're going to be one on one day and one on the next day. The real question becomes, what are these 2 titles going to be? Because yes, they're new titles, but they're new titles for us. Now, my question is, are they going to be both new titles for us, or is it going to be 1 new title and 1 collab? You see what I mean? Because we don't really know what's going to be coming exactly for us. We could be getting anything from any real IP as like a first come first serve basis type of thing, where we get something released at the same time as Japan, or we could legitimately get something that, you know, Japan has and we don't have yet. Now, I will say I'm kind of doubtful for it to be anything more recent that came out over in the Japan side of things. So when I say more recent, I mean stuff like AR Nights that just came out like literally today in Japan. Or I don't really see us getting anything like Madoka Magica that also probably came out today, I believe. But I do see us getting some really interesting picks that'll probably diversify what we already have available to us. So we do have Bleach and we have Black Clover coming out. We have our JJK, we have our Hunter x Hunter, and we have a lot of the core main, I would say, shonen side of things. So I see us getting maybe 1 more shonen thing, like maybe we'll get Attack on Titan or Yu Yu Hakusho. Maybe we'll even see like something sports related, because we don't really have anything that's like more toned down like that. So we could either be getting Haikyuu or Blue Lock, or my main guess is going to be something that is popular over here. So I would assume maybe one of these is My Hero, and the other one could be something like, I don't even know actually. There's just so many options that we have available to us in Japan. So it's a real big question on what we could be getting. So honestly, it's up in the air right now. Now, the very last thing I want to bring up is that they've already started releasing the English version of the code Geass cards, which, as we all know, is coming out in literally 2 weeks. So all you that spent a lot of money last week on Jujutsu Kaisen's release, as of the recording of this video, then hey, congratulations, you spent a lot of money on JJK. But know that Code Geass is coming out, and Code Geass is going to have some serious cards, and I'm going to be going over these cards in a later video, so that way we can discuss this on a deeper scale than what we have right now. But yeah, just to summarize, we are indeed getting Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 2, June 27th of 2025. So yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of support. We're mainly going to be getting a lot of support in regards to Gojo. We're going to be getting like a bunch of Gojo cards. If you haven't seen Season 2 of JJK, I suggest watching it now, because when we start talking about the cards that are going to be coming out, then we're going to have to go into a lot of spoiler territory. But yeah, so we're getting some Gojo stuff from his backstory from the very early parts of Season 2. We're going to be getting some Megami support for, you know, more of the Shikigami that he used coming in Season 2. We're getting some more Sukuna support. So, I mean, well, not just Sukuna support. We're also getting some more Nanami support, which I'm very excited for, because I love my boy Nanami, and I'm really glad that we're getting some more support to make the Nanami deck even crazier, because I guarantee you there's going to be something absolutely insane coming for Nanami. I'm not even sure what it'll be. All I know is that Nanami is going to be doing something. And when he does something, it's going to be in overtime. And it's going to be something stupid, because his late game shenanigans are already pretty crazy right now. We do get to see more support for, let's say, Geto and Mahito, the Geto Mahito deck. Because, you know, some crazy stuff happens then. We're also getting some other characters that also featured in Season 2. And I'm really excited for that, because I just don't want to spoil anything right now, but we're getting some more support for purple and the Toto deck and all that stuff. And then we're also getting the color red, which I don't really have a real base idea for exactly, but we're getting a group effort type of deck thing. We're getting a group effort thing. It's not a buff for like the individual deck, but like legitimately we're getting a new color, which is red, and it's going to be featuring essentially these 4 characters. And I'm really excited for it because I really want to use all these characters in one deck. So yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to say right now, because there's just so much going on with Union Arena right now. So yeah, stay tuned because the Bandai Game Fest is going to be coming out. Stay tuned because we're going to try to record a video talking about our thoughts on One Punch Man and what we can see coming into that set when it comes out. One of the colors that we already saw is green, which is one of the colors I was thinking we were going to be getting. The other colors I'm thinking, I'm just going to give you a little teaser right now. I'm thinking we're getting green, I'm thinking we're getting yellow, and I'm thinking we might get another red. So those are my 3 colors that I'm predicting we're going to be getting in the One Punch Man set, and we'll see just how true that holds up when we get into the One Punch Man cards as they release. So yeah, thank you all for watching today's video. I've been D with DJR Union, and I'm signing off.